The social media app TikTok is currently the fastest growing app, with no signs of slowing down. And the famous teens who got their starts on the app are now some of the biggest influencers in the world and are worth millions. Which of course begs the question, how do TikTokers make all that money? Especially since TikTok only recently started paying its creators on their platform. Well, I'm going to be breaking that all down in this video, specifically talking about Addison Rae, who Forbes claimed was TikTok's #1 earner in 2019. I'm Mackenzie, you're watching InformOverload, and subscribe if you're new here. Addison Rae Easterling first started uploading on TikTok in July of 2019, and she had immediate success on her dancing videos. It really helped that she grew up dancing. While she was becoming TikTok famous, she had just started university at LSU, and she ended up hitting 1 million fans by the fall. She remembers that day exactly. It was October 27th, saying in an interview, quote, "My name would be called out when I was walking to class," which was pretty mind-blowing. Then by December, she was growing so fast that she ended up leaving university and moved to LA to pursue content creation full-time. Currently, she has 77 million TikTok followers. At the end of 2019, it was reported that Addison made a whopping $5 million from her TikTok fame, with that being mostly from sponsorship deals. Her merchandise and sponsorship content with Reebok and watch company Daniel Wellington accounted for 2/3 of her estimated earnings. But let's break down all the ways that she is currently making money. Firstly, there's the money from her content. The newest addition to her income streams has been the TikTok Creator Fund that was launched in July of 2020. But the consensus among creators is that the money made is nothing too impressive. TubeFilter made a calculation on how much they believe David Dobrik makes off his TikToks, with them estimating he could be raking in anywhere between $108,000 to $216,000 annually from the fund. Which is great money, of course, but to these types of massive influencers, it probably is their lowest income stream. And we can assume Addison is on the high end of that dollar amount. Then there are YouTube ads. Addison does not put much time into her YouTube channel, but she still has amassed over 4.5 million subscribers with only 16 videos, which we can assume is also a nice paycheck. But sponsored content is clearly the big earner for TikTokers like Addison, with most of it taking place on her Instagram and TikTok accounts, with her Instagram currently having 36 million followers. She's had sponsorship deals from the likes of American Eagle, Disney, Fashion Nova, and Daniel Wellington that have all paid healthy sums to have a presence on her Instagram feed. She's actually a global ambassador for American Eagle too, so her face is plastered all over American Eagle stores across America, and even potentially the world, boosting her image as well as getting her a huge paycheck too. But Addison is also diversifying not only her content, but the income streams surrounding it. Addison and her mother, Sherry, signed a podcast deal with Spotify in July of 2020. The weekly podcast called Mama Knows Best is an original audio product from the TikTok star and her mother, Sherry Nicole. The show is even produced by Spotify-owned Parcast. And we have no idea how much she actually brought in from that deal, but since Spotify was spending massive sums of money to acquire talent like Joe Rogan and Michelle Obama, I'm sure she was paid quite a lot. Because we know Joe Rogan got $100 million. Another revenue stream that she's adopted that's very common for influencers is merchandise. Addison launched her own self-named merchandise store with FanJoy on May 1st of 2020. And the products that are available for purchase include clothes, phone cases, notebooks, and mugs. And I'm sure her biggest fans have obviously snagged some. But along with content creation and podcasting, Addison has also started modeling, and she's worked with the likes of Kim Kardashian and her Skims brand. And while working for the brand, she was actually put on a huge New York City billboard. Another perk with this was becoming friends with the Kardashian clan after. And she has revealed since that she is good friends with the family, Kourtney in particular. And obviously being affiliated with the Kardashians is going to boost her stardom even more, which it did. Another business venture by Addison is her own makeup brand called Item Beauty that was made in a joint venture with Made by Collective in August of 2020. When the line was launched, it only had a handful of products, but since it all sold well, Addison is constantly introducing new products to the line and promoting them all over her massive Instagram. But that's not all. Addison is also the first TikTok star to make the jump into mainstream media. And in September of 2020, it was announced that she had been cast in the movie He's All That, which is a remake of the 1999 comedy She's All That. with Addison actually having the main role in the movie. She's currently filming and promoting it all over her social media. And I really just want to highlight how big of a deal that this is. This is a massive step because acting has been the goal of many influencers and YouTubers over the years, but none have really been able to make that jump as successfully as Addison has in only under 2 years of being an influencer. Another thing it's been speculated that Addison will be dabbling in the future is music. This has not been confirmed whatsoever, but there are rumors that she'll be launching a music career, including a Nicki Minaj collaboration, which is again massive. However, in my opinion, Addison isn't known at all for her singing, so unless she's hiding a massive voice, this one might not be as successful as, say, Dixie D'Amelio's music career has been. However, if you didn't already know, the kid Leroy made a song all about Addison where he literally named the song Addison Rae. Some popular lyrics from the songs are, "I need a bad bleep, Addison Rae. Lil Shorty the baddest, yeah, but she gone away." Let me know below if you've heard of that song before. I've seen it memed all over the internet. And since that song became popular just because of her name being included, I'm sure record labels think that her own song would be even bigger. I guess we'll have to wait and see if they're right. And lastly, on the income streams is a potential reality TV show with Addison and her family. So Addison, as well as Charli D'Amelio, have made an effort to get their siblings and parents involved in their business as well. And it's really worked for the D'Amelios so far, with the family announcing that they were launching a Hulu reality TV show very soon. So it seems that Addison and her family are the next logical step. Addison has fueled these rumors on her TikTok too. In the comment section of one of her TikTok videos, a fan commented that her quote, "family need to create a show, I would watch it non-stop." Rae replied to the comment with a simple emoji of side eyes, which usually means that someone's onto something. Then to add fuel to that fire, another fan commented that they have a YouTube video idea for Rae, focusing on her family and what they can do around making TikTok videos together. Then in response, Rae commented, quote, "or a whole season, question mark." So I think it's pretty obvious that this show will be announced soon, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they are filming her making her movie for the reality show right now. So as I said before, Forbes estimated that she made $5 million in 2019, but since she's only gotten more famous and vastly increased her income streams, I really would not be surprised if she's tripled that number since. All in all, these projects cement Addison as someone with staying power in the industry, and if one day TikTok dies like Vine did, she will definitely have made enough of a career with these other endeavors that she's really not going to be going away anytime soon. And honestly, I'm personally happy about it because Addison is probably my favorite, big TikTok name, and I think she has the most personality and talent to become even bigger than she already is. And in my opinion, a lot of the big TikTokers right now really do not. I'll let you guys guess below who I'm thinking about. But before I head out of here, I'm going to shout out some comments from the last roundup. So Jake said, "I feel more bad for the dog walker. Damn, take the dogs. You didn't have to shoot the poor guy doing his job." I completely agree. I mean, obviously we don't know what exactly went down, but I don't believe that he would have been having any crazy resistance, right? And he had no weapon, so they really could have pushed him aside, and it would have been that. They didn't need to shoot him 4 times and in the chest. So that is just really, really extra scary. Justine Lewis said, "Sadly, there are rumors everywhere that dogs are getting taken if they haven't been snicked. So watch your dogs if you're in the UK or USA." I didn't realize that was a big factor, if they were snicked or not. But yeah, I think in general, dogs are just in such high demand right now that, people, especially if they're maybe a little more desperate during these COVID times, are trying to kind of resell the dogs on Kijiji and stuff like that. So definitely make sure to be watching your dogs, extra especially. Then Lynn said, "Reward for the return of her dog. Anything for the capture of the assailants who shot a person." Yeah, I feel like she really didn't bring much attention to the fact that one of her employees was harmed trying to protect her dogs, and that was crazy to me on Twitter. She hardly even said anything about it until she was called out. That really rubbed me the wrong way. But the dogs were returned. In an update, they were returned. I don't know the exact story, but I do know they are back in Gaga's possession. Hopefully they have some leads on who shot the guy, because that is just still so outrageous to me. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thanks so much for sticking around. If you made it all the way here, if you liked the video and want to see some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. I will catch you all in the next one.